Hi guys, John here, and I would love to remind you about something we talked about during the first lockdown, and it is the secret to not becoming overwhelmed due to what we're having to live through at the moment. The secret to guarding our hearts and guarding our minds. And in communicating this, I thought, it's time to blow the budget and really embrace technology. So we've invested in a pretty cutting edge smart device, and it's this. Now listen, I realize it looks like a ripped up pizza box with pizza tab, but it's actually an incredible bit of kit that's really helpful. So on it you can see two circles. We've got our circle of concern, the white circle, and then a smaller circle, a circle of control. And the circle of concern is all the issues, all the noise around this pandemic that you and I have absolutely no control over. Important issues, but we have no control over them. Things like how long lockdown will last, things like when schools will open again, things like the constant 24-hour news, the constant social media chatter. Important issues, but you and I have no control over any of these things. And it's dangerous to spend too much time and energy, too much of our processor power, just thinking about things that we can't control. Far better, in fact, to focus on the circle of control. That's a much narrower circle, a much smaller circle. And these are things that you and I can affect. So you can affect, and there's lots of them really, you can affect the language you use, the words that you use with those around about you. You're in control of how you take care of yourself, how you invest in yourself. Have you spent any time with God? Getting in his Bible, reminding yourselves of the promises that he has for you in there. Have you invested in yourself? Have you watched your diet? Made sure you got some good sleep. Made sure you've got enough water. Got out in the outdoors. The outdoors is nature's NHS. And have you taken some exercise? Motion is lotion, and it's so important to stay loosey-goosey, just to stay moving during lockdown, to be active. And these are things in that circle of control that we can take care of, that will allow us not just to survive lockdown, but to really thrive in it and to come out of it better. In World War II, there was a family called the Ten Booms, and they lived in Holland, and in that family was a lady called Corrie Ten Boom. And Corrie and her family saved the lives of around about 800 Jews due to hiding them and protecting them from the Nazi occupation. So Corrie Ten Boom has lived through some of the most darkest times, some of the most tough, trying times in human history. And she has many quotes. She was very wise. And one of her quotes was this, that worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows. It empties today of its strength. Worry does not empty tomorrow of its sorrows. It empties today of its strength. And in 1 Peter, we read the author Peter encouraging us to cast all our anxiety on him, on Jesus, because he cares for us. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. And during these difficult days that we're living through, we are able to choose to believe that God is still for us, that he is still with us, and that he still loves us. And listen, if you're out there and you're not sure where you are in a relationship with God, or you're wanting to explore that, we would love for you to reach out to connect with us as a church, and we would love to help you in that process and help you on that journey. But listen, I hope this has been encouraging. We're praying for you. God bless, and we'll see you soon.